Oh, are we on? We're on? Right now? Hey guys, this is Alex Sturgeon with the HobbyTown HobbyPlex, and I fell down and hurt myself Monday, so I'm a little loopy, and I didn't even know we were on. You guys caught me at a weird angle, a weird time. Hey, there's new stuff. Let's talk about it. So first up, we've been getting lots of questions basically since I started working here about 15 years ago for guys that need a metal transmission case, and for their Traxxas Slash, Bandit, Rustler, Stampede. Well, here it is, hot racing transmission case. What's cool about this is A, it's metal, but also the pieces that people tend to break, which are the wings on the stock one. If you break one of those, you gotta buy a whole new transmission case, you gotta take everything out. With this one, that's all separate. So if you happen to break one of these metal ones, which is pretty hard to do, you could just replace it. It comes with the metal motor plate as well, so you don't have to worry about your motor moving as easily, because on the plastic one, that's how a lot of times the motor can shift. So really excited about that. It's actually not that expensive. It's 54 bucks. That's about right for a metal transmission case. We got in some RPM, Creighton, and Outcast parts, some Typhon parts. So for the 3S, the Typhon, we've got your rear A-arms. We have front and rear A-arms for the Creighton, Outcast. So that's good that RPM is getting those out. That's also shows that the ARMA Creighton, well, the ARMA vehicles in general are doing really well. So if RPM is making parts for them, you know that people have been buying them. We got in some crawler stuff, some unique stuff. So this is Vader Products, and I love their logo because if anybody knows about Star Wars, that's Darth Vader's mask. That's pretty cool. So this is a skid plate, a flat skid plate for the SCX 10-2. What's cool about this is the stock one has kind of like this ridge in the middle that you can get hung up on. So this is an aftermarket flat piece. And then I found some RC four-wheel drive portal axles. These are for the SCX 10-2 to turn their axles into portals to give you just that little bit more height that the portal axles give you that advantage of. So they're up there in price, but without buying a whole axle, which I looked, and you know there's some out there, but they're getting up into the $200 range. You can use the stock plastic inner part of the axle and then go with portals on the outside, and these are all aluminum. So good upgrade there for the crawler guys. Check this out. We got in this Sky RC speed meter. So you guys that are all about the speed, airplane guys, car guys, whatever, you want to see how fast your stuff's really going, this is what thing that you use. It's pretty sure it's GPS, so it knows, that's how it can tell how fast you're going. Pretty rad. We got a couple of these in. TRX4 Defender. I know that the truck is not new, but the color is. Traxxas is coming out with a couple new colors for their Defender and their TRX4 Sport. We haven't gotten the new beige Sport out yet, but we did get the canary yellow Defender. So I gotta say, I like this color a lot on the Defender, better than the red. And what was the other one? Was it black? Silver? It doesn't matter. Okay, so we got in another one of those pre-release demos. So the idea that Horizon and Traxxas have been doing is that we get this sent to us before it's actually released, so people can come in and get all touchy-feely on it, and we can learn what it's all about. And then when they're finally available, then you can come and buy some. So this is the Traxxas DB Pro. The vehicle itself has been out before, but there's a whole bunch of updates done to it. So it has the smart technology built into it. So it has the new Spectrum Smart ESC. It's got the DX2E active controller, and it also has the AVC. So it's like traction control. You can download the app to your phone, and then it links up, and you can tell a whole bunch of stuff, voltage. I think you can tell how fast you're going, RPM wise, that sort of thing. And what's nice is you don't have this big honking radio on there. It's just doing it through your phone, and yeah, it's a good upgrade. So we were asked to link this up, but we actually don't have one of our own radios because the DX5C is getting a redo, and it's going to have all that the Spectrum smart stuff built into it. And when it does, you can get like a DX5C, and it'll all be there. So expect in the future, if we get one, to show you guys what it's all about. But for now, you can come in and you can just touchy-feely the car and drop it and squish it. I will say this is based on the 10, and you know, the 10 probably one of the better four-wheel drive short courses to ever come out, ever, like of all time. So it's got those classic shocks on it that make it real squishy and smooth. And then of course the vehicle itself, you know, it's got all the arms, the aluminum chassis at the bottom, the split diffs, front, rear, middle differential. So it's made to get out there. And look at that, it swivels up. That's pretty cool. I did that on accident, but we can actually look at it now. So there you go. Okay, one more thing. We got in some Bandai, Buzz Lightyear, and Woody from Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I was thinking about doing was building one of these, and then in the middle of the night, hanging it from a string right above my son's face while he's sleeping, and then waking him up. I thought that'd be hilarious, just to see his reaction. Because I don't know, any of you guys that have kids out there, it's pretty easy to freak out your kids. If you're in a dead sleep and you put your face like right next to them and say, hey, hey, and they don't know what's going on, they turn and look at you, that usually makes them scream. You can also do that with other sort of things, but I think this would be super funny if I get this done. Anyways, so a couple new models based off of the Toy Story characters, and yeah, you know, it's good stuff. That's it. Not a whole lot here on What's New Wednesday, but enough to get another video in. I'm trying to make sure we don't ever skip a week or anything like that, so if it's new and it's in, we'll get it on the video. We got officially, it's fall, so we have our regular race program starting to come back up. We'll be back running all of our days coming up in October. We've got our on-road racing on Sundays that'll start picking up. Weekly racing on Saturdays, October 5th. Family Friday off-road on Fridays. Of course, we'll have Wednesday nights, Tuesday nights are crawler night for the time being. And yeah, a lot coming up down the pipeline, but this is kind of a nice time of the year. Don't forget Armageddon, going to be October 19th. So bring all those Arma trucks and buggies and stuff out here and get in our all of our fun contests. We're going to do the high jump, long jump, tug of war, sumo table. That should be a lot of fun. And what else was there? Oh, and the sprint dash. So I got all those. You don't have to have an Arma car to participate, but it is an Arma event. We're going to be giving away some stuff too. So I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to make a really good video on that one too. I'll stop blabbing on because that's what I do when I'm strung out on pain meds right now for falling down on Monday. Anyways, are we off? We're off now? Okay, we're off now.